Presentation 2.3, The Vowels, is the third presentation in the series Speech, Sounds, and Phonics. It introduces the vowels, their groups, and how they are identified in the SMILES color code. Vowels, like consonants, are described by both place and manner, the where and how. Before discussing vowels, it is important to establish common grounds upon which to identify and refer to vowels. This is accomplished with the help of lexical sets. Each lexical set has a key word based on which the set is identified. This is an example of 3 of such sets. For the first set, the keyword fleece exemplifies the long E vowel. The keyword foot exemplifies the short vowel, while the keyword face exemplifies the long A. Each set contains the words in which this vowel is pronounced, regardless of spelling. Now that we have introduced lexical sets, we can move on to discuss the place of formation of each vowel. The vowel space is that space in the mouth in which vowels are formed. This space allows us to describe how forward or backward and how high or low the vowel is. E in fleece is a high front vowel, while ah in palm is a low back vowel. All vowels fall within this space created by these 4 main corner vowels: E in fleece, oo in goose, ah in trap, and ah in palm. If we apply the color code introduced previously for the consonants, then yellow is for the front of the mouth, green for the middle, and blue is for the back. This diagram places the 12 vowels included in the SMILES program within the vowel space. Each will be discussed in further detail in this presentation. This section describes the features of how each vowel is formed. There are 3 main features for each vowel sound: duration, roundness, and complexity. We are all familiar with the feature duration, simply short and long vowels. And oo, as in foot and goose, short and long. The next feature is roundness. This refers to the rounding of the lips required to form the sound. E, as in fleece, does not require any rounding of the lips, whereas oo in goose requires significant rounding. Complexity really means whether or not the vowel is a simple single sound or if it is a complex blend of 2 sounds. Hence the terms monophthong, 1 sound, or diphthong, 2 sounds. E, as in fleece, is a simple single vowel, whereas I in price is a complex blend of 2 sounds of a diphthong, I, y. One should note that all complex vowels are long vowels. Their nature of being a blend of 2 sounds makes their duration long. Having presented the basics of place and manner of vowel articulation, the following sections will discuss each of the vowels. The front vowels. There are 6 vowels that are formed in the front of the mouth. They include both short and long, as well as simple and complex vowels. These are the 3 short front vowels. On this slide, there are 2 points to note. The first being the features of the subscript underneath each vowel letter. The color of the subscript, yellow, indicates that the vowel is a front vowel, while its shape as a dot indicates its short duration. The second relates to the hand action. A forward-moving hand indicates a front-formed vowel. The remaining 3 vowels are long vowels. Their duration is indicated by a dash subscript rather than a dot. E, A, and I. The E, as in fleece, is a long, simple vowel comprised of one sound, while the A in face and the I in price are complex long vowels, diphthongs. Note the changing shape of the hand and their hand actions. In each case, the hand changes shape to represent a change in sound. The discussion of front long vowels brings up the letter Y, which in some cases is used to represent a vowel sound. The letter Y typically makes the green Y sound. When a letter makes a sound with which it is not typically associated, it is labeled as a shiny letter and color-coded in bright blue. In order to indicate to the reader the intended sound, the star containing that sound is placed above the shiny letter. The letter Y can represent 2 vowels, the long yellow E and the long yellow I, both of which are clearly indicated to the reader in the word examples baby and cry. There are 2 middle vowels. The short green made by the letter A, as in comma or accordion, and the short green made by the letter U, as in strut or up. Note that these are both short vowels and made in the middle part of the mouth, both of which are indicated by a green dot beneath the vowel letter. The back vowels. The vowels formed in the back are 4. The feature of lip rounding is an important feature of these vowels and deserves representation. The keywords goose and foot represent 2 vowels, oo and u, one long and one short. Although they are both back vowels, the extent to which lip rounding plays a role in their formation is so prominent that these vowels have been labeled as pink sounds, as is indicated by the pink color of the underlying subscript. Also note the shape of the hand. The fingertips are bunched together, mimicking the pursing of the lips. The remaining 2 vowels, the short and long O, are also back vowels. The long vowel O, as in goat, is a diphthong, with the second component of the sound having an element of lip rounding, O. It is therefore labeled with a long blue dash and a pink dot. The short version of the vowel, as in the keyword lot, is a simple short back vowel, labeled with a blue dot subscript. The letter O is a very tricky letter due to the great number of vowels it is associated with. Try reading these two sentences. Can you figure out the vowel made by the letter O in each of these words? Each of these 6 words contains the letter O, and each letter makes a different vowel sound. And these are not the only vowel sounds associated with the letter O, but these are the ones included in the program. Note that there are 2 shiny letters added to distinguish 2 additional vowel sounds. In the word come, the letter O makes a short green sound, typically made by the letter U, as in gum or strut. In the word out, the letter O makes a diphthong, the long ow sound, as in the word mouth. These 2 sentences bring out the significance of the color code as a visual aid to guide and teach young learners. Having explored the basics of speech, the consonants and the vowels, the following presentation introduces the silent letters and how they are dealt with in the SMILES program.